Hello friends, welcome to Affairscloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students, and today we will discuss very important current affairs of the last day of 2021. This is 31st of December 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily, you will see three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is detail, second is question and answer format, third is best 100 current affair, that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and fourth one is pocket PDF. It means 2-liners and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. It means if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these three things are only related to banking and economy. And you can attempt this quiz only on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing you state current affair, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you are a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. And we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start 31st of December 2021 current affair. But first of all, you have to like this video, you have to share this video, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the first question. Which country recently become a new member of New Developmental Bank of BRICS organization? So all the students, I think, know that New Developmental Bank was formed by BRICS organization in the year of 2015. Now one country recently become a new member of this New Developmental Bank, and India welcomed Egypt. India welcomed Egypt as a new member, as a fourth new member basically of New Developmental Bank that was established by BRICS organization in the year of 2015. And you can also see here this New Developmental Bank admitted earlier Bangladesh, United Arab Emirates or UAE, and Uruguay added its new members in the September 2021. It means already this bank has admitted 3 countries as a new members in September 2021. Now, a new country, Egypt, become a fourth new member of this New Developmental Bank. So, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa were admitted in July 2015 when this New Developmental Bank was formed. But this organization is very important because New Developmental Bank has approved almost 80 projects. 80 projects worth rupees, you can say $30 billion in member countries in areas such as transport, water and sanitation, clean energy, digital infrastructure, social infrastructure, and the urban development. So that's why this organization is very important. So the main aim of this organization is to mobilize resources for infrastructure and sustainable development projects in the emerging economies. And BRICS countries represent 41% of the global population, 24% of the global GDP, and 16% of the global trade. This is a huge thing. That's why BRICS organization is very important. But you have to remember one thing, that these countries like Bangladesh, UAE, or Uruguay or Egypt are the members of the New Developmental Bank, not the BRICS. So remember this. And remember about New Developmental Bank, its headquarters is in Shanghai. Shanghai is in China, and it was established in the year of 2015. And you can also remember president if you want. It is Marcos Prado. Marcos Prado. So he is currently the president of this New Developmental Bank. Now moving to next question. Which institute topped as a most innovative educational institute? This is the keyword for you, most innovative education institution in the Atal ranking of institutions of innovation achievement 2021. So this is the third edition of Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievement 2021, which was virtually launched. And IIT Madras, answer of this question is B. IIT Madras ranked first in this ranking. So you can see here Atal ranking on institutions on innovation achievements, and IIT Madras top again as the most innovative educational institution. Why we are saying again? Because it is the third consecutive year that it has been recognized as the most innovative educational institution in India. So IIT Madras encourages innovation and entrepreneurship through its branches like Nirman branch. So it is a pre-incubator to nurture student ideas mature towards incubation, and there are so many things which are started by IIT Madras to encourage innovation and entrepreneurship. And under this, you can say ranking, 1438 higher educational institution participated, and earlier in the last edition like in 2020 only 674 higher educational institution participated. So this is a huge thing, and all IITs, all National Institute of Technologies, or you can say NITs, IISc, you can say Indian Institute of Science, these institutions are also participating under this index. So this index evaluated institutions on the 9 parameters. These 9 parameters are like mindset development, you can say teaching and learning, infrastructure and facilities, and other things. But you don't have to remember these 9 parameters. Just remember this is higher education institution index, and IIT Madras topped under this index. There are so many categories under this index like technical category, governmental institution category, but you don't have to remember this. Just remember Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievement 2021, most innovative education institution is IIT Madras. And this ranking is basically launched by Ministry of Education, and in the year of 2019. That's why this is the third index, and it systematically ranks higher education institutions in India on different indicators to encourage high quality research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And remember, Union Minister is Dharmendra Pradhan. Dharmendra Pradhan is currently the member of Rajya Sabha from Madhya Pradesh. Moving to next question. Now we are moving to the next section. It is very important question section. First of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and subscribe our channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link. But first of all, I want to discuss about our PO mains course, which we started recently, and it is a 25 days course, and all the things which we are providing, you have to listen me 40 to 45 seconds, and you will understand all the things which we are providing free of cost. As you all know that we have started 25 days free course to crack IBPS PO mains examination, and this course was started on 13th of December and it will end on 14th of January. It means almost for 1 month we have started this course. And remember, this course frequency is from Monday to Friday. We will not upload any quiz on Saturday and Sunday. And in the quiz, we will upload 70 questions daily. Out of 70, 20 questions will be related to reasoning, and 20 questions related to quant, or you can say mathematics, and 30 questions related to general awareness or current and banking awareness. You can see these are the quiz, and course could be attempted at any time. No daily limit is there, but course will be attempted only through application, that is Affairscloud application. For more details, you can download this application from the description box. Now, moving to very important question section. So here is the first question in the very important section. Who has been appointed as India's next permanent representative to the United Nations Conference on Disarmament? So this is very important question, but you can remember this question as same as in slide. And senior diplomat Dr. Anupam Ray. Remember, answer of this question is C. Senior diplomat Dr. Anupam Ray, who is in 1994 batch of Indian Foreign Service, has been appointed as the India's next permanent representative, or you can say ambassador to the United Nations Conference on the Disarmament, which was held in Geneva, in Switzerland. And he is currently serving as the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs. Now he is appointed to the India's next permanent representative to this organization. And earlier this position was with Pankaj Sharma. So if examiner is asking about former representative, then answer of this question is Dr. Pankaj Sharma, who was 1991 batch IFS officer, who has been serving as the ambassador and permanent representative to this organization since 2018. And now Dr. Pankaj Sharma has been appointed as the next ambassador to Mexico. Next ambassador to Mexico is Dr. Pankaj Sharma. So the main aim of this organization is to negotiate arms control and disarmament agreements, and total member countries are 65 member states are currently the member of this United Nations Conference on Disarmament, and its headquarters is in Geneva. So you can see here Dr. Anupam Roy appointed as India's next ambassador to the United Conference on the Disarmament, which is held in Geneva, and former was Pankaj Sharma. Now he become the next ambassador to the Mexico. But you can also remember the other appointments here. Like you can see here, the very best name is Abdullah Shahid. Why it is important? Because he recently become the president of 76th session of United Nations General Assembly. Very important question. Shambhu Nath Shrivastava. He become the chairman of very important United Nations association, which is known as Indian Federation of United Nations Association. Indian Federation of United Nations Association chairman is Shambhuna Shrivastava, and 76th president of United Nations General Assembly is Abdullah Shahid. 76th session basically. So moving to next question, what is the name of digital book recently released by Atal Innovation Mission? Very important, Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog recently released the second edition of two books. One is Innovation for You. Second is The Ingenious Tinkerers. So answer of this question is both A and C. D is the answer. So you can see here Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog released the second edition of Innovation for You and Ingenious Tinkerers. So this is the second edition of Innovation for You, and it is a compendium on innovations in agriculture and especially the agricultural allied sector. And it features almost 70 startups. 70 startups supported by Atal Innovation Centers of Atal Innovation Mission. And the first edition of this book was released in October 2021 with aim to focus on the healthcare. So the first edition was focused on healthcare. Second edition is basically focused on the agriculture and the allied sectors. Now second book is The Ingenious Tinkerers, and it is a compendium on the innovations in technology. And it features almost 41 innovations from the Atal Tinkering Labs, which was started by the Atal Innovation Mission to boost the innovation and entrepreneurship in the young minds. So that's why these two books are very, very important. You have to just remember the name, Innovation for You and Ingenious Tinkerers. So answer of this question is both A and C. And you can also remember about Atal Innovation Mission. Who is the Director General recently appointed in the 2021? It is Dr. Chintan Vaishnav. Remember, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav is currently the Director General of Atal Innovation Mission. Move to next question. ITC Limited and which organization partner for innovative ideas regarding single-use plastic substitution? So we have to reduce the single-use plastic. We have to ban the single-use plastic. So that's why there is a need of substitution. Who can replace this single-use plastic? So ITC Limited and one organization partner so that innovative ideas can be, you can say, generated to use the single-use plastic substitution. And this is Invest India. So answer of this question is C. So ITC Limited has collaborated with the Invest India, a non-profit venture of the Indian government for national investment, promotion and facilitation, and it is to crowdsource innovative ideas for the single-use plastic substitution and automate waste segregation. So two things are very important. Why the partnership? It is to crowdsource innovative ideas for single-use plastic substitution and especially to automate the waste segregation. So under this partnership, ITC has launched the ITC Sustainability Innovation Challenge. Very important. What about this challenge? So this challenge will invite responses from the startups, especially to the startups, towards the challenges of ITC to find the sustainable and smart technology based solution for sustainable packaging, you can say. Smart technology based solution for sustainable packaging and the waste segregation, collection and handling with the technology based solution to improve the efficiency and speed. And the main theme is sustainable solution. So for sustainable packaging, you can say ICT is inviting ideas to replace plastic based products with compositable food deliverable solutions based on the wood fiber, agri waste, etc. So it will support innovative startups ideas on sustainable packaging and the smart waste management solution. So it is ITC Limited as well as the Invest India. So remember, Invest India is a non-profit venture of the Indian government for national investment promotion and facilitation. But you can remember, if you want about ITC Limited, Its headquarters is in Calcutta or Kolkata in West Bengal, and its chairman and managing director is Sanjeev Puri. But it is not important. If you want to remember, you can. Otherwise, not important. Moving to next question: which state inaugurated Narendra Modi Marg, which is a one type of road named after Prime Minister Modi? So I am just giving you hint that governor of this state is Ganga Prasad. So now you can answer very easily. Ganga Prasad is currently the governor of Sikkim. So answer of this question is D. So Ganga Prasad, the governor of Sikkim, has inaugurated Narendra Modi Marg, or you can say Narendra Modi Road, named after the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And you can also remember one important thing, that Yogi Adityanath, who is currently the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, has also announced that government of UP has renamed the Jhansi railway station as Virangana Lakshmibai railway station. Virangana Lakshmibai railway station, which is situated in Jhansi, UP, and it is after the Rani Lakshmibai. So you can see here Narendra Modi Marg is the second road connecting the Somgo Lake to Nathula border pass with Gangtok, Sikkim. Why it is the second? Because the older route is called Jawaharlal Nehru Road. Jawaharlal Nehru Road. That's why new name is, or you can say the second road name is Narendra Modi Marg. And total length of this road is 19.52 kilometer. And the road constructed by BRO or Border Road Organization and has reduced the distance between Gangtok and Somgo Lake by 15 kilometers. So this is a huge thing in the northeastern state. So the road has been renamed as a gesture to gratitude to the Prime Minister, who enabled the availability of free vaccines and rations amid the COVID-19 pandemic, and the way he handled the Doklam issue, especially the Sikkim issue, you can say, the three-country issue, it is Bhutan, India and China issue, and provided protection to the people in the border region. So that's why it is named as the Narendra Modi Marg. So this is the state of Sikkim, governor is Ganga Prasad. And you can also remember about this railway station, but this notification was done in the November 2021, but now it is approved by Ministry of Home Affairs as well. So Jhansi railway station, now known as the Virangana Lakshmibai railway station. Recently in 2018, Mughal Sarai junction was also renamed as Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay junction after the name of Deendayal Upadhyay. And in November 2021, especially in November 2021, Faizabad railway station in Lucknow division of the Northern Railway was renamed as Ayodhya Kent. Remember, Ayodhya Kent. And the districts of Faizabad was renamed as Ayodhya, and the district of Allahabad was renamed as Prayagraj recently. So you can all remember these things because these are recently changing names by the state of Uttar Pradesh. Moving to next question. Recently, Ministry of Home Affairs extended Armed Force Special Protection Act in which state for the 6 more months? Again, very important question, and this is recently extended in the state of Nagaland. Answer of this question is B. So in exercise of the power conferred under the Armed Force Special Force Act, and this act was basically established in the year of 1958, the Ministry of Home Affairs declared the entire Nagaland state as disturbed area state. And declared the AFSA Act can extend more than 6 months, like till December, from December 30th, 2021 to June 30th, 2022. It means it is extended by 6 months. So you can see here, AFSPA Act or Armed Force Special Force Act of 1958, government declares entire Nagaland as the disturbed area as demand for the AFSPA withdrawal continues. So people of Nagaland are basically demanding to withdraw this AFSPA Act, because the decision, this extending decision came after few days when Union government constituted a 7-member high-level committee headed by Vivek Joshi. Remember, we already discussed this question. Vivek Joshi committee, who is currently the secretary level officer, and this committee will examine the possibility of withdrawing the controversial AFSPA Act of 1958 from the Nagaland, which has been operational since decades. So reason behind the formation of this committee, because in December 2021, a unit of army personnel killed 14 unarmed civilians, claiming that they mistook them for armed insurgents. And after that, Nagaland Assembly adopted a resolution to repeal AFSPA Act. So 14 civilians are basically killed by this AFSPA Act. So AFSPA empowers security forces to conduct operations and arrest anyone without any prior warrant. So it allows and gives immunity to the forces if they shoot someone dead. So this is the AFSPA Act. That's why Nagaland people are demanding to withdraw this AFSO Act in the Nagaland. But you have to remember, Nagaland Chief Minister is Neiphiu Rio and Nagaland Governor is Jagdish Mukhi, who is also the Governor of Assam. Very important question. Next is, how much gross NPA or gross non-performing assets of scheduled commercial banks can rise according to Financial Stability Report of 2021 till September 2022. Recently, RBI released a report under which RBI told us that gross NPA of scheduled commercial bank reduced if we are comparing with the 2020. But now we are basically approaching the future, so that's why it can rise if we are comparing 2021 to 2022, and it can rise by 8.1%. So answer of this question is D. But in the severe scenario, or you can say in the severe stress scenario, it can rise up to 9.5% in the severe scenario. So you have to remember, in the severe scenario it is 9.5%, in the normal scenario it is 8.1%. But if we are comparing with 2020, then this gross non-performing asset reduced by 6.9% if we are comparing till the March 2020 to September 2021. So it is reduced by 6.9%. Yesterday we discussed this question. So you can see here, bank's gross NPA may rise to 9.5% in September 2022 according to the RBI report. So this is the 24th issue of biannual financial stability report, which is published by Reserve Bank of India, and it estimated the scheduled commercial bank gross NPA to rise from 6.9 to 8.1% of the total assets by the September 2022 and to 9.5% under the severe stress scenario. So RBI under this report also highlighted about the global trade volume. It is projected to grow by 9.7% in 2021, by 6.7% in 2022. And the Indian economy expanded by 8.4% year on year in July to September 2021. So this is the data you have to remember, especially the banking students you have to remember, otherwise you can skip this news. Just remember this slide. Moving to next question. Which bank signed a MOU with Schwing Stetter India to offer customized financial solution? It means this bank will provide all the financial solution to this company, which is known as Schwing Stetter. And this company is a very famous subsidiary of the German company. Very important. So answer of this question is Federal Bank. So B is the answer. So you can see here, Federal Bank partners with the Schwing Stetter India to offer customized financial solutions to their customers. But you have to remember this Schwing Stetter. This is one of the best construction industry company and complete concreting and construction providing solution company. Very important. So the MOU would enable both Federal Bank and Schwing Stetter to offer customized financial solutions to their customers. So the bank will work to cater to the customer's need through commercial equipment loans with easy monthly repayment plans. So Federal Bank is aiming to become the most admired bank of every stakeholder. So remember, Stetter India is one of the top solution provider for the complete concreting and construction industry, and one of the largest manufacturers of the concrete and construction equipment in India. So for this purchasing of the equipments, Federal Bank can provide the loans to the customers of the Schwing Stetter. So remember about Federal Bank. Federal Bank was established in the year of 1931. Its headquarters is in Aluva. Aluva is in Kerala, and managing director and CEO is Shyam Srinivasan. Tagline is your perfect banking partner. Your perfect banking partner. Move to next question. RBI has extended the deadline for periodic know your customer updation in the bank account till which date? So you have to remember, this is the last date is 31st of December 2021, but now it is extended by 3 months. So it means it is extended till the 31st of March 2022. So the Reserve Bank of India has extended the deadline for periodic know your customer updation in the bank accounts till 31st of March 2022 from the previous deadline of 31st of December 2021 due to the Omicron variant of the COVID-19 in India. And the deadline was extended so that no restrictions can be placed on the bank accounts related to the cash deposits, withdrawals due to non-compliance with the KYC requirements. So just remember, periodic updation of KYC needs to be carried out at least once in every 2 years if the customer comes under the high risk, once in every 8 years if the customer comes under the medium risk, once in every 10 years for low risk customers from the date of opening of account for at least you can say the last KYC updation. So remember, for high risk customers, for every 2 years, at least once you can say KYC updation is required, and once in every 8 years for medium risk customers, and once in every 10 years for the low risk customers. This is the guidelines of the RBI updation about the KYC. So remember just the date if you are a banking student, otherwise you can again skip this news. Next is very famous player of New Zealand, Ross Taylor, announced retirement from the international cricket. Very senior cricketer, player of the, you can say New Zealand, Ross Taylor, announced the retirement from the international cricket after playing in the 2-day test series against the Bangladesh and his last ODI against Australia and the Netherlands in the March 2022. In March 2022, he will retire after this series. So remember, Ross Taylor was world's first player to play 100 international matches in all 3 formats of cricket. This is very important. Ross Taylor was the world's first player to play 100 international matches in all the 3 formats of cricket. And Ross Taylor is just a 37-year-old international cricketer and former captain of the New Zealand national team. And if you are talking about IPL, then he was a part of the Royal Challengers Bangalore or RCB session from 2008 to 10, and after that he became a part of the Rajasthan Royals team. But just remember, he belongs to New Zealand and he was very famous cricketer of New Zealand and also the international captain of the New Zealand team. So moving to next, which state became the first state to launch digital life certificate mechanism for the pensioners? And this state is Odisha. So answer of this question is B, and this is launched by Naveen Patnaik ji, who is currently the Chief Minister of Odisha. So you can see here, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launched digital life certificate mechanism for the pensioners, and pensioners can submit their identification and life certificate digitally. Through artificial intelligence based video verification process, facility can be availed using mobile phones or by visiting the Mo Seva Kendras or My Government Kendras, or you can say centers. So this is very important. Odisha is the first state in the country to implement such a digital service for the pensioners. And under this digital life certificate system, identification and life certificates can be submitted by pensioner using an artificial intelligence based video verification process through their mobile application. And Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik also launched one initiative which is known as e-diary. So this is again very important initiative which was launched by Odisha. So under this, which you can say all information contained in the government diary can be readily and conveniently accessed by the citizen using their mobile phones, And the introduction of digital life certificate and e-diary will be part of Odisha's 5T and Mo Sarkar initiative. And you can also remember the governor of Odisha. Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Very important biosphere reserve is there in Odisha. This is Simlipal Biosphere Reserve. Bhitarkanika National Park is also there, one of very important national park in Odisha. And Hirakud Dam is also there. Hirakud Dam is also in Odisha on river Mahanadi. This is you can say the longest dam of India. Moving to next section, it is our important question section. First of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And here is the question, but it is only from the picture. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 23 projects worth rupees 17,500 crore in Uttarakhand. There are elections in the early 2022 in Uttarakhand. So among the 23 projects, the foundation stone is being laid for the 17 projects worth rupees 14,000 crore. And according to the Prime Minister or the PMO office, the projects cover various sectors including irrigation, road, housing, health infrastructure, industry, sanitation, drinking water supply. And you can remember the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand is Pushkar Singh Dhammiji, and Governor is Gurmeet Singh. Moving to next part, it is our one-liner important points. Here is the first point. RBI extended deadlines for the periodic KYC updation till the March 2022. We already covered this question. Next, Durga Shankar Mishra becomes a new Chief Secretary of Uttar Pradesh. This is very important question, especially for the Uttar Pradesh students. Earlier, this position was with Rajendra Kumar Tiwari, but now Durga Shankar Mishra becomes a new Chief Secretary of Uttar Pradesh. So it is just before elections. Next, women less likely to receive COVID-19 relief from the government, and it is a report of United Nations Women. So the report named as Women and Girls Left Behind, Glaring Gaps in the Pandemic Responses, because according to this report, women were significantly less likely to report receiving pandemic-related cash relief from the government as well as non-profit organizations. So at least 29% of the working mothers living with children lost their jobs compared to 20% of working men living with their children. So you can also remember that 95% women in Asia and 89% women in sub-Saharan Africa earn income through the informal labor. This is a huge thing and we have to tackle this down. Next, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India relaxes current account criteria for the insurance intermediaries. So earlier they announced that insurance intermediaries and their entries can maintain current accounts in various banks to meet regulatory requirements and reissuance business. Because in August 2020, Reserve Bank of India had instructed banks do not open any current account for customers who have already availed credit facility in the form of cash credit or overdraft from the banking system. But later RBI permitted banks to open particular accounts which are under various directions of the different regulatory departments without any restriction. But the most important thing about IRDAI, it was established in 1999. Its headquarters is in Hyderabad and its currently chairman is Subhash Chandra Khuntia, not Kumar Khuntia, Chandra Khuntia. Next, Odisha launched Digital Life Certificate and become the first state who launched this digital initiative for the pensioners. New Zealand Ross Taylor confirms retirement from the international cricket after March 2022. So just remember these because we already discussed this. Now we are moving to the question of the day. What was the question of 30th December 2021? The last day of 2021. It is CSR stands for, very simple question, CSR. CSR stands for Corporate Social Responsibility. So answer of this question is B. So it is a self-regulating business model that helps in a company be socially accountable to itself, its stakeholders and the public. So by practicing corporate social responsibility, which is also called corporate citizenship, companies can be conscious, you can say, of the kind of impact they are having on all aspects of society, including economic, social and environmental. So enactment of the Companies Act 2013 by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, was one of the world's largest experiments of introducing the corporate social responsibility as a mandatory provision by imposing statutory obligation on the companies to take up a corporate social responsibility projects toward the social welfare activities. So moving to the question of the day, what is the question? Who was the finance minister when 14 banks were nationalized on 19th of July 1969? First time nationalized was happened in 1969. Total 14 banks were nationalized. Second phase was basically in 1980 when 6 banks were nationalized. So we are talking about the first phase of nationalization. And who was the finance minister then? So you have to tell me answer only in the comment box. I am waiting your answer. Please like this video. Please share this video as maximum as possible and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. And join our Telegram group from the description box link. And press this bell button so that you can receive the notification on time. And it is Affairscloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. Definitely. Don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this. Smiley. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.